That's all we have time for this afternoon. Join us later on for some more world top class bowls. Until then, it's bye-bye for now. Good afternoon everybody and welcome to the Potters Resorts 2022 World Indoor Bowls Championships live from Hopton-on-Sea. We have a great game, as you can see, coming up for you this afternoon. And let's have a little look at what we have for the rest of today. Hand you over to the commentary team from the BBC.
Well, first out for this match, then we have a player with 13 WBT titles. A former mixed pairs winner, 5 times world pairs champion, and 6 times former winner of this event. Ranked number 15 in the world, from Scotland, it's Alex Marshall, MBE. This match is making his second appearance in the World Open semi-finals. He's a Welsh Open and 2 times former world pairs champion, ranked number 5 in the world. From England, it's Gillett.
Thank you, Rishi. It's going to be very difficult to match up to that last game, but if 2 players are capable of it, these 2 are. Alex Marshall has just seen his good friend through to the final. He very much wants to join him. Just listening to that interview with you, John. Rishi didn't put you on the spot. He didn't say, every single time he's putting me on the spot, and then I get criticised for not actually saying who's going to win. He has a chance with you, and he doesn't do it.
Yeah, but you're the experienced man, aren't you?
This is so unfair.
You're the man.
You mean I'm the one that takes it in the neck? Absolutely. That fence is getting stronger every day. Very few players like to be tipped to win a particular match, but I think it's fair to say Les Gillett will have to move up a level or 2 if Alex Marshall is able to play the way he did in his previous game. Going to be a lot of movement and a lot of noise for the next 20 minutes or so. A lot of people have moved out of the arena, just a comfort break after that game, and they will come back.
Three-quarters of an inch.
Yes, I think if you had gone to calm down, Dave, taking a few Valium after that last game, calm themselves.
Well, it was a bit special.
That was a special second ball by Alex Marshall, front toucher. Good reply by Les.
Front toucher. Anything just behind is really good.
Yeah, talking with Rishi in the interview, we're saying Les needs to maybe just go up a gear from his last game, but we know he's got it in him. He's done it before. He's beaten Alex here before, so he's a dangerous opponent.
Yes, he beat Alex about 3 years ago and played very well.
Yeah, I think I saw that game with you, Davey. Alex did nothing wrong that night. He played well.
He played well, but Les was absolutely outstanding. And we thought from the way he played, there was a chance that he might just move forward in the tournament, but his form just ceased, and he just couldn't reach the same heights the next game.
Yeah, and it's a 5th semi-final for Les, and obviously as the years go by, it's another good chance for him.
He's not reaching, which
One
means
green.
that Les can afford to run at this and flick the ball off. The only danger is, will the jack go up the green? Well, that's possible the way it's sitting. Certainly not be short to it.
He's playing it.
Goodness me, another gap.
Yeah, a little slide off that shot would have been
One
interesting.
shot, Alex Marshall.
Set score 0-1 after 1 in.
Yes, but just the one. You don't really mind that too much on the first end. You just keep it tight. At least 2 sets will be still played over 9 ends until we get to the final, where that's extended to 11. As expected, coming in. Our Labrador still a very happy Dougie down there. Gorgeous looking dog.
Jack length 27.5 metres.
Right, we reset now. Wow, this is coming in all the way from a high line. That's about as wide as I've seen John in that hand.
Yeah, he was getting a big turn there, Alex, against Greg Harlow. Strong set of bias on these bowls. Well, Les has swap sides. He's going onto his backhand. Left-hander, of course, Les.
Short 16 inches to jack high.
No. Changed his mind last moment. It must be comfortable to move across. There's still room on the backhand with the bias that's in Alex Marshall's bowl, so they are strong. Probably reckoned he would have to change sometime, so might as well do it now. Les, of course, been a left-hander. It's his backhand.
2 green.
Deciding he didn't like the look of that short bowl of Les in the forehand, so he's played a really good one on the backhand. Plenty of room for a bowl like that.
My last ball, Francis.
3 feet.
Going early. Leads the ball, and he got it. Oh, that's a fortunate result. It really is. He was in a bit of bother because he was well off target.
Yeah, he was missing that by a long way. A good result, bowl into bowl. See that was well away. Very fortunate result, all part of the game, and
it is, and they immediately acknowledged the lucky result. Alex Marshall playing off the front inside edge of the mat, which for a lot of bowlers be watching, that's the thing to do. Trying to hold the ball up as long as possible before it starts to drift away from the jack. Played it well.
yeah, considering he's got a strong bias in that ball, it was difficult for him there.
Bit easier for Les, left-hander playing the backhand. He can play across his body. He can hold the ball up a bit longer. He is a bit wider as well with this, so it's all down to weight. And I think they might have started to clap that one a bit early. Just trundled through.
Umpire, please. Measure for shot.
Yep, I think that's a good call.
Yeah.
Very close.
Very close, Dave, yeah, very close.
Not a bad thing to have a few measures in this game just early so that people can come in and settle into their seats again without disturbing the play. There's a good solid connection on the red ball. It's red.
One shot, Les Gillett.
Set score 1-1 after 2 hits. Jack length 26 metres.
Les not known as a quick player. Tendency to use the shot clock down to about 10 seconds normally.
My ball, Francis, please.
13-inch gap. One red.
Tries have come on tatty there.
Yes, it's two short bowls, not like him. There was a nickname given to Alex Marshall, very, very young. And Les Gillett making no mistake.
Where is my last one shot, please?
Gap is 20 inches.
My ball.
Your bowl.
Alex still prefers the traditional white trousers. There's given a lot of freedom this year with regards to attire. Oh, that's just dropping. I didn't have the weight either, John, so not like him. Normally makes the correction.
There's just trying to get past the front. It's well clear of the green ball. Drop on the red. Back. Played it well. The third.
Well, he missed the front ball by some distance and it came flying back into the head.
Only 2 shots there.
Yes, at least 2 shots.
Marshall looking just to add a meter on his last delivery.
Yes, it's over corrected. He says not like him. Well, no, this will be interesting. It certainly looks to me like it's 3.
3 shots, Les Gillett.
Yep, 3 it is. Well, Les put in some very good balls, just join in, but it was just a poor end by Alex, that's all. Put that away, forget about it, move on.
Jack length 26 metres.
Well, he set up quick here in the semi-final, Les. Didn't catch it at the start of his quarter-final. Blown away in the first set by Jamie Chesney, but he certainly came out of the blocks better here.
Yes, Jamie was exceptional. He just lost out in the tie-break. Good effort, played really well.
Stand out, please.
3/4 of an inch on the shot ball.
I was just waiting to see if it would drop off, John. You know when you arrive at a ball like that, it can always happen.
Yeah, he's unlucky with that. Falling in, it would have been really good.
Set up a good position though.
sit on his last ball, fall back.
Yes, absolutely.
One red.
That's a tricky one for Les. He still has to play it, but there's always a chance of bringing the jack out, but he still needs another one in.
Yeah, I think he's got to play in there.
Alex might just take a risk on this. He could afford to play a little bit more weight. Be very unlucky to go wrong.
See what you're looking at, Dave. Possibly a split on the green into the red.
That or bounce the jack off the red one. It will go up the rink.
Doesn't want the jack obviously to go through to the back, and
That's where he would be unlucky for that to happen. But might just try it. Yeah, he's going for it.
playing it.
Nope,
Very wide with that.
Yeah. Out of the hand, he realised that was wide, so no damage done, but losing a single.
One shot, let's Gillett.
Set score 5-1 after 4 ends.
Well, most of the crowd have come back again for this match.
Chat lane, 23.5 metres.
Restricted crowd, as per regulations. So, but they have come in and supported the bowls for the last 2 weeks. Good to see them back. Hopefully next year we'll be back to a full house, John, because they've been treated to some really brilliant bowls this last week or two.
Yeah, it's worth emphasising for this match. It's quite difficult for both these players after such a great first semi-final. You're coming straight back on. It's a little bit like after the Lord Mayor's show, isn't it, Dave? And it'll take a little while really for it to warm up this game. They've played pretty good up to now. Les is at the edge. It's always a difficult one, this, the second semi-final.
Yes, and again, you only get a few ends of practice as well, John, as opposed to the half hour that you get in the first match.
One red.
It's just the luck of the draw and where you fit into it.
Les, jack high there, Francis.
Les's shot bowl is 6 inches past jack high. One green.
That's on the forehand in this direction for the left-hander.
So he just needs to run a bit. Oh, perfect line, but that's not going to help him with the next one.
Oh, he picked a great track in there. 2 more feet. He just turned the jack for 3.
Just starting to think Alex Marshall needs to score this end. He doesn't want to fall much further behind. 4 ends after this.
Looking good.
Yep, yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's what he was doing in the quarter-final.
2 green.
Yeah, played this just where he wants to be, counting and just behind the jack.
Time out.
Deliberate, thinking this one out, lads.
Oh, he's going well with this. Just needs a drop, I think. Well, it has dropped in. Oh, that's close.
Favour red.
Francis Fletcher having a real good look at it. Favours the last ball.
Les has 4 timeouts remaining.
Alex coming up again.
Alex has 4 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, I think he changed his mind once Francis said that was probably red. He's decided to have another look.
Yeah, I think he looked at it. Weekend is always good for the younger spectators, but I think he had a look at it and felt that he was lying. It is only an opinion from the marker. You have to just accept that. It's up to the players to make their own minds up before the umpire comes out to separate things.
He's got a little push shot on the short ball. The green into the jack, Dave, could get him a very good result if he wanted it. Playing through.
Well, he's on the backhand.
He's playing weight.
Ooh, this is a hard shot. He might get what you're talking about this way. Wow. How many balls are going through gaps?
To go through the hole without getting a touch on anything, well, that's amazing.
Any touch on the green ball would have brought him back onto the jack for 1 or 2.
Yeah, that's why he played it off that side, so the punch shot, if you get in off the short green into the jack, you can get a 3. Can't believe that. Look, what's going on, he said?
Let's take these 2.
Yes, that would be the polite version, I'm sure, was going through his head. But no, players of this sort of experience, you know, disappointing, but you accept it and move on. Hopeful that it will change later in the game. Well, that went through pretty quickly. Looks like 1 to Les.
1 shot, let's Gillett.
Good call by Francis Fletcher anyway. Either way.
Set score 5-2 after 5 ends. Apologies, 6-1 after 5 ends.
Exactly. He got it on quick. Well done. Well done. That's good. Everyone can make a mistake, even for a fraction of a second. Well, we had some sad news yesterday that one of the bowls commentators from many years ago from Scotland, David McGill, British Isles singles champion, unfortunately passed away. Our thoughts are with his family. David was very popular and won medals at Commonwealth Games level, but he was a BBC commentator. I remember him well. Played against him at one stage and he commentated on many of my games, but our sympathies to his family.
Two decent
Gap on
starter
your
bowls.
bowl.
Alex is probably the better
15
bowl because he's
inches.
just past the jack. Always useful there, Dave.
Yes, any touch makes a double, and that's what made sure with Wayne Wilgus. Every time he touched the jack, he seemed to make 2 out of it, or maybe even 3, because he had receiving bowls.
Nice adjustment here. Just going to get enough on it to get to the short bowl. The last 6 or 7 years, Les has played a lot of singles
Short
matches,
by
Dave. He
13
played
inches,
the old
8-inch gap.
Super 8 series. A lot of bowlers went to in Lincoln, and he also plays a lot of singles on the English Open Indoor Singles Circuit. Plays this format a lot.
Yes, he's very comfortable with it. Of course, back in the clubs, a lot of players even winning national championships in singles, 21 shots. Commonwealth Games level, it's varied in different forms. It was at one stage 25 shots.
1 red.
You used to make sure that you played for your dinner on those ones, John. And so 25 shots is a long game. I used to play in Australia where they played 31 up. 2-day events, you played 3 games of 31 up and then a semi-final and final the second day. All outside, of course.
Good again, lads.
Yep.
Well, didn't want to drop off. He wanted to get inside it. Dropped away, giving Alex a target if he wants it.
Yeah, but he's put a good ball in, grouping the balls well.
Needs a bit of this red.
Got it. Just got the edge. Good enough to open it right out. It'll be a 1-ball shootout. It's pretty good because that's a very narrow side there. Well inside the respot position. It's hard to hold the ball up. That was Les's forehand, so it's even more difficult for him. Alex will be able to play across his body a little bit, use the mat. Oh, that's going early. It just wasn't out wide enough, I don't think. Yeah.
1 shot, Les Gillett.
Can't quite, at the moment, reproduce the form of his quarter-final,
Score
Alex
7-1
Marshall.
after 6 ends.
Struggling a little bit.
Yes, he was in blistering form, and the problem for that sort of hitting that peak, really, John, is just trying to do it again and again. It's hard.
Yeah, that performance he had with Greg was sprinkled with stardust, but he hasn't played badly here, but he's sort of inconsistent. He can't back up one good bowl after another, Dave, can he? Les is taking full advantage, playing a solid game, getting in with his first bowl.
Well, I measure that, Francis.
Well, the mat's up a little bit. Alex has just gone off the side of the rink for a moment.
That's the secret, Les. Get on the bananas.
Well, sure if he had much of a lunch, to be honest with you. So you've a tendency not to eat too much before a match, but when you're in the second game, you just don't know when you're going to go on, John. So a good bit of energy in there.
Jack length 23 metres.
Alex turned his back on this, and most unlike him, his backhand has been a favourite. He knew he hadn't pushed it. He's just slightly out of sorts at the moment, just needs to play himself into this set. Extend it as long as possible. Certainly, if Les scores here, the set will slide away, but that's not a big problem because he can win the next one. In the meantime, Les is doing everything he can to get this set over as quickly as possible. He wants to move on to the second one. Slight disturbance, so reset yourself. The shot clock is locked off when that happens. And then it's restarted again when Alex gets back on the mat.
My last ball, please, Francis.
Your last ball, 20 inches short of Jack high, 2 red.
Well, it's another.
3 red.
Particularly close, but got to be beat.
There's a lot of support here for Alex Marshall's family's travelled down for this match, but at the
2
moment he just needs to start going again. He's just toiling a little bit for good form.
Les could make this really awkward now. Gets past the last ball, gets to the jack. Sitting on the line for it. He's played it well.
I think Les realises that he's fought Alex on a day which is not going too well at the moment, and he needs to drive this home.
Running it. Good hit, very good hit.
A good hit, but I don't think he's going to come out of it too well. On the respot, it's probably going to be 2 down. And we'll see that's definitely 1. That's Diane. Alex's wife.
2. 2 shots, Les Gillett.
Yeah. Good hit, but didn't get a break. So the first set will go to Les Gillett on the next end. We're pretty certain of that. Alex needs to score 2 4s to tie the set, and that doesn't happen, John, not at this level.
Yes. Not too many people would have predicted that scoreline at the moment, Dave. Yeah. There's Alex's family. Diane.
Jack length 23.5 metres.
Sister, brother-in-law. Long trip down from Edinburgh today.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we've got to be careful when we say Edinburgh. East Lothian.
Lothian. Good bowlers up that way, Dave.
Oh, and lots of them.
Angus Blair, he was some player.
Brilliant player. Absolutely brilliant player, Angus Blair.
Graham Robinson as well.
Willie Wood.
Willie Wood, a legend.
Absolutely. Always liked the way Gus Blair played the game. He was very, very good draw player. Used swinging bowls.
Alex Marshall's club, of course, he's Lothian. He's going for this big strike. Just under it.
I think this is just more.
One shot, first set,
that's the
let's
first
do it.
set over. It's more a matter of frustration. He wanted to get that out of his system. So not an unusual ploy, but because Alex can't score anymore now with that one ball in there, he needed 4 sets over. The 10-1 comprehensive, no doubt about that. The entertaining set in different ways and for different reasons. Alex Marshall just not hitting form, but take nothing away from Les Gillett. He kept the pressure on every single end. And the Scottish contingent, there's the wave. They would like to see a few more good bowls.
Jack length 28.5 metres.
The 6 times world champion Alex Marshall has without doubt been one of the best draw players this week in this series of matches in the Open World Singles, but today it's been a bit more of a struggle. Lost the first set 10-1 to Les Gillett, who is playing very well, but it's a new set. It's a new mini battle for Les to see if he can get in front again and hold his position for his first final. Just getting too much room, isn't he?
And Les is a good drawing player. Take advantage if you can't sort of kill it off with one of the first 2.
Alex wasting no time to try and remove the ball. See where the ball goes, Jack. It's okay, it's just tricky enough to get to. I think yesterday he'd have played the backhand and drawn the shot.
Yeah, but that was yesterday. Feeling the rink a little bit better. Having to play a few weighted bowls at the moment.
One green.
This is going to be tricky to get to. The narrow side, maybe just get the shot. Playing across the rink, there is room. Just a little bit harder to judge.
Well, it looks easier across the rink to get really quite close to the jack, which he's trying.
Well, he's well inside the line. And this is, it depends on his weight whether he stays on the rink or not. Looked good enough. Yep.
Yeah, and it's a sighter for his next round, because he could have taken a little bit more green than that, Dave. Gives him a track now, he knows what it's going to do. Alex a little bit higher with that big swinging ball, he'll get down.
Yes, he was able to look at the line that Les took, although this one's swinging away very quickly, needs to run. Oh, he's missed it.
One red.
Well, good opportunity for Les. Get away with a decent 2 shots. Well, he's slightly wider. How's his weight?
Yeah, he's pushed it, he's okay.
2 shots, let's get it.
Set score 2-0 after 1 in.
Well, pause for thought here, Alex Marshall.
Yes, it is. He's sitting at the end of the rink. He's not in full form. There might be a reason for that. We don't know, but it's not like him. He's been playing so well in this championship.
Jack length 26 metres.
There's no let-up with Les Gillett. He's playing the game exactly the way he wants to play it, at a pace that he wants to play it.
Super reply, Alex. Dug that one out. Come out of the top draw. Another close ball coming in by Les Gillett. Very good.
Last ball shot, please, Francis.
Last bowl is 1 inch short of jack high.
It's good there.
It's
a really good ball there. Receiving position, but even Alex gets one in. Les is crowding the jack as well. He's got 2 good seconds. Useful as well. Gives him an option to play a bit stronger with his last one.
Just sat back.
It did, but it's still a good ball because there's an element of protection about it.
I think it's still the draw for Les Gillett. David, you know, the side bowl, he drops off that side bowl, he could end up getting the shot, drop it off onto the jack.
This is trying very hard. Really is. Any touch in the jack was really always going to the green ball. As I say, if Alex gets one in, Les is absolutely cramming around it.
Great try that was.
Now this is so hard for Alex Marshall to get another shot.
Big effort with that one.
One shot, Alex Marshall.
Interesting to see what Alex Marshall does here. Will he go very short,
Set score,
which
2-1
is
after
his
2
default normally when things aren't going well? He goes for a 23, 24 meter jack length, somewhere around there.
Jack length 29.5 metres.
Oh, going for a full length rather than a short. That's interesting. Well, it is to us. May not be to everybody else, but head-to-heads, 4 times they've played, 4 times Les Gillett has won. You look at the matches played on the WBT, 126 for Les, but Alex Marshall 177. And Alex Marshall 7 singles titles. International Open was 1, but the 6 world singles are the ones that really count for him. Les Gillett. So in 1 singles title, that was the Welsh International Open.
About 1.5 inches past jack height.
Well, he's on a perfect line in, just didn't have the weight to reach.
My last bowl, how far short was it? Was it jack high?
4.5 inches.
Have I got third bowl?
Yes.
Alex might go firmer with the last one.
Well, he's got a back position ball, and I think Les very much aware of that. You make the decision, do you go deep to cover it, or do you try and change the position of the head? It's a good head of bowls, good target to aim for. With the amount of weight he's playing here, he's definitely going for the back green one. There comes into our picture, he's right beside it.
Played it well.
Well, he's in the area for something, just needs to run for the pace. Don't think so. If it's one shot,
declared.
yes, he's declaring it.
One shot, let's Gillett.
Very wise. Got the sensible head on today.
Yes, he could be easily moved to jack there.
Set score 3-1 after 3 ends.
3-1 ahead. He's already got the first set in the bag.
Yes, I met Les earlier on today. A bit of a chat about things. I think he just felt so relieved getting through the last game, John, to be honest with you, that against Jimmy Chesney. Said to me, wondered how he got through it in the end, but he played good bowls and he put the head down. He's a gritty performer. He's the sort of guy that will wear you down over a period of time, and that's what we were chatting about. But he knew that he would be up against someone who was playing exceptionally well.
Jack length 24.5 metres.
And there's just sometimes you think there's a flick of a switch with Alex that could happen and he'll just turn on the form, but I get the impression there might be something else going on. There might be a slight niggle or an injury or something. He just doesn't, something not just right, John. He normally would play more consistent than this.
Well,
we'll never know.
I don't know. Last night he looked very comfortable on the ring. Tonight, this afternoon, he doesn't. He looks a bit distracted at times. He's wandering around behind the mat. Doesn't look totally. There we are. You see it. When you're playing well, you don't notice anything,
No,
Dave. But he's picking up on every little movement. And that often happens when you're struggling. But he's capable of turning it around.
Yeah, exactly. And so we're just waiting to see if that will happen. So he has to keep in touch with Les Gillett in the second set.
2.5 feet.
No, sometimes, Dave, as well, you play players over the years and you can be 6-7 times world champion, but there's one player that gets a hold on you, and Les has got a good record against Alex.
He has. It's an exceptional record.
Yeah. And it happens at all levels of bowls. You know, you play somebody and sometimes they just always have the edge on you. Certainly got the edge at the moment. That's what we expect from him.
Well, this is the hand he was doing so much damage on in the quarter-final.
Your last bowl, 14-inch gap.
Yeah, and there's still time in the match to get it right. He'll know that. He's too experienced. Keep playing his game, plugging away.
1 green.
Another good bowl though from Les, setting up a position. Not there with this. I don't think he's not reaching. That was a little chance for Les here.
Yes, and it's
Turn the jack through. I think this is an opportunity for him.
and he's on his forehand. That will help because he can get off a different line. He's looking at it on both sides, but it looks better on his forehand. What we're talking about, John, he's got options here. He has got the drag shot available. Now he can pull that all the way back to here. But the other option is to take the bowl out. And that's well worth thinking about with extra weight. Now, okay, we accept the fact that Alex has got another shot available to him. He's got the last bowl, but you have to decide whether you really want to go again with the weight.
Yeah, the problem with the second option you said there, Dave, the short bowl, Alex's last bowl, is just covering the green. He can't see a lot of that green bowl with weight, so I think it's a draw shot. Turn the jack.
He's definitely playing an inside line.
Just over the draw. Try in. He's trying big with this.
Needs to hurry.
Just got the front, caught on the front.
Yeah. That was the one you were talking about, John.
Good weight for the shot, really.
Beautiful
the bowl
weight.
wider, he was close to it. He's found one here, gets a bend back. Yeah, he's played it well.
Needed that. That's a confidence inspiring shot.
2 shots, Alex Marshall.
Just turned it on then, turns the tap on. Plays 2 really good bowls, Alex.
Score 3-3 after 4.
Give him a lot of confidence.
Five ends to go. All to play for. Alex just wants to keep in touch.
3 meters.
I'd rather be bowling.
And I would.
And I did see that actually earlier. I was just wondering what it said. It was coming in at an angle. Well, that can happen to so many clubs though, John, when you think about it. You know, so many people out there playing that you don't go and watch matches very often. It's that sort of sport though. It's sport for life. Someone like my club puts out multiple teams on a Saturday. And you've got the veterans and various others. And before you go there, no, I do not play for the veterans.
You took my line away there. Probably not good enough.
It's a very precious team, the veterans. They're very particular about who they select.
Funny, and he's played 2 really good bowls the last end, and then he just couldn't kick on, and he's just swinging his arm. He's just can't feel it, Alex. He's down below us here in the commentary box, and he's can't understand why he can't reproduce it end after end.
Well, when you catch Alex Marshall when he's just slightly off form. You have to take full advantage, and that's what Les is doing. Les Gillett getting in.
One red.
Oh, he's going big again.
Ooh, that was moving at some pace.
Oh, he's a fast driver. It's that big dog out of the bag, but there's always a chance of something being broken down there.
Don't know if I want to play alongside that one, Les, if I was you. Just go back on the other side, possibly could hide the ball.
Yes, you can play on the blind side, move round the corner.
Come around the greens. Stay
Hide
out
it.
of the way.
That's it. Well, I was going to say it's a good shot, but there you go. Les is away on his forehand, prepared to take the risk.
He's trying to get past it, I think.
Well,
If he gets past, he's okay. Doesn't want to stop alongside. That's what he didn't want.
Yeah.
Two red.
You know, if he'd have played that on the other side, Alex wouldn't have been able to see it, and it would have been a counting ball. Now he's got a ball to use.
If he is off target, that will help Alex. Depends if he wants to play it. Problem is, David, if he misses with the drive, Les is going to draw a third. That's the
Timeout
problem.
called.
Well,
Alex has 3 timeouts remaining.
if we look at the drive shot, you're really looking at coming in to the jack, John. The respot positions are one there and one there. Could always go up the rink, but unlikely. But
Going again.
how many gaps?
That's the problem, isn't it? There's just enough room there. I mean, another day they got off lead side, rolled into the jack, but he's found the hole. Gone very quick, you see, Dave.
Yeah.
That speed, it's held the line right down the gap. Fortunate.
Yes, an edge could have taken a jack, or indeed both bowls. Would have left him line one. It's not going well for Alex. Even when he gets close to something, it's not getting a result.
And Les will say, thank you very much, I'll draw another.
Yeah, it's played it well.
Three shots, Les Gillett.
Well, Alex gave Les room, and he drew a very good touching bowl, and
Set score 6-3 after 5 ends.
next one was in for another shot, albeit it was a risk to play it. But he added the extra one, and 6-3 in this sentencing. 2 more singles, and really this set should be tucked away.
Yeah, well, if I'm standing in Les's shoes, I'd be thinking to myself, this is my chance to make the final. I won't get a better one than this, David.
Jack length, 25
Alex
metres.
isn't on his best form. I'm playing well. Need to close it out now. It's a must for Les. He's got to close this set out now. If he doesn't, to get the tie break, it's a new ball game.
Distance Francis again.
Jack 25.
He's missed a chance to get in for the first bowl. Just not happening at the moment. Let's give him an opportunity.
That's the look on his face just says he's not feeling the rink, and he's been around the game more than long enough to know these things happen.
Second chance, he's nailed it. Well played.
Well, he's done that a few times, hasn't he? You know, he's got the chance to, in the room, to play a good second ball. He's banged it in there.
Playing a runner.
Wow. That's very unlike Alex Marshall. I know what he's doing. He's trying to just to shake things up a bit, try and get the jack through, the ball off clean land beside it. But he's finding almost every gap there is. In the meantime, Les Gillett's in no mood to let him away with it.
Looks very good again. Needs to bend right in now. Doesn't want to stay alongside it. It's a good, what we call a good bad one, isn't it? Good ball, but it's sat alongside the jack. It's gone again. He's underneath.
Extra weight.
Well, just
Ball
got a
and
bit
jack.
of it.
It was enough though, and I think Les's last ball forced the extra weight, John.
Yeah, just had enough weight to hold on then, Alex. It was diving away.
Should be a one-ball shootout here. The other two balls are some distance away from the jack. Once again, Les just taking his time, letting the shot clock run down.
Very close. Not playing much better, can you?
No, you're not going to beat that on the draw. I think if Alex Marshall is line a second shot, he'll try and get the edge of it.
Yeah, right behind it. Great ball.
Well, Alex Marshall doesn't have the back position. Best back ball is a red one.
He needs the shot, Dave. He's got to nip the green ball out, I think. Needs the shot.
Nip the red ball out.
Oh, the red ball, sorry, not the green ball.
I knew what you
Alex
meant.
has
Got excited then.
You're all right, I knew exactly where you were going with that, John.
I got excited.
But it looks to me like he'll probably place the backhand. He sees more of the red ball in the backhand, but it's a better shot on the forehand. Because you're coming across the rink on the backhand, it's very, very hard to judge. Yeah, looks like he's on the forehand.
Driving it, he's going to try and chip it out.
Looked inside out of the hand, and he knew that.
Yeah, not really
One
close.
shot, let's get it.
Slipping away, isn't it?
Yeah. Les has got him where he wants him.
7-3
Absolutely.
after 6 ends.
The thing is that the gaps are coming up as well, John. You know, he's going through gaps, going through holes, and that plays on you. He's not getting the results on the running balls when he does hit, and then he's missed a few as well. But it's a different Alex Marshall we're seeing today, but although he's been brilliant on the way through this event to the semi-final. Mistake with the jack. Last time he had the chance to do this, we all think Alex is going for 23 meters, and he banged in a long one. Family Marshall, not too happy at the moment. Yep, he's going back. Full
That
length.
length, 29.5 metres.
Full length it is. This is a very slow, as you said, they used the word deliberate player, but he's slowed down his game over the last 4 or 5 years. And it's worked very well for him because he's bounced up the ranking list.
That's a good starter for Alex. That's what he needs.
On your bowl,
Point of
3
no
feet,
return now. Really, he's got to get
7 inches.
a couple of close bowls, score some ends.
Yeah, he needs 3 more of those and Les to have a bad end. Usually make that, he has that reaction when he's heavy. Yep, he is. He knew out of the hand that that was going to truck on a bit. So a chance for Alex to bang another one in. I don't think Les has even played a runner in this match.
No, he's had to just play draw shots all game under no real pressure, but this is a chance for Alex.
Number 2, not too bad at all.
Trucking on. First sign of weakness by Les.
2 green.
Not a good time to go walkabout now.
Certainly is not. Alex pops another one in here. 3 or 4, and suddenly Les, having dominated really in this match, is under pressure to get through.
You should make this one count, Alex.
Yep, even better with this one. Oh, that's really good. He's got 2 really good shots in there. One, the third shot's beatable.
First time in the match now. It's a good ball, Les. Dropped in front of his other ones. That's good. First time in the match now for Les. He's under a bit of pressure. Needs to find a good ball.
He's going to have to move hands here. And two options for him. Two options for him, John.
Yeah.
You know, he could run it, get the ball on the bowl or ball on the jack, and bring it right through, all the way through to these 2 balls here, which would be a fantastic result. The other option is just to draw in close, but it's a hard one to get the shot. Might get 3rd, but if he draws a shot here, that would be a fantastic effort.
This is a very, very big ball for Les now.
See his line. Yep, he's definitely going on the draw on that line. Oh, this is close. Oh, look at this. He's there, and he knew he was there.
First time he's in trouble, he's had to find one, and what a ball.
Yes, no, the fist was in the air on that one. Oh, that's a cracking ball under that sort of pressure. That is a fantastic shot. Yep.
Punch in the air. You don't see much normally from Les, but he's loving that.
Well, he's an expressive guy sometimes, and you don't think it, but he is. But that one deserved absolutely all the treatment. There's no doubt about that.
Alex has one time out
Alex has
remaining.
absolutely no position.
No. The thing is, Les knew with that bowl, if he played a bad one, he'd probably dropped a 4, and then it was game on. It was wide open then. He's played an absolute Bobby Dazzler.
He has, no doubt about that. This is hard. He can't, if he attacks it, it's very difficult to get a result.
Playing a plant on his green bowl he's looking for.
Oh, has he got a result? Well, he has. I've no idea how that happened, but it has. Les just smiling. Not much you can do about that.
One shot, Alex Marshall.
Alex had a quiet word with him when he arrived.
Set score 7-4 after 7 ends.
I thought when the ball and the jack started to move, John, he was going to lose 3.
Yeah. Here it comes. You can see he's looking for. Got the wrong ball, gets a follow through, and just enough weight to lift the other one as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. You either laugh or cry, don't you?
Well, just about keeps him in the hunt now in this set, Alex.
It does, but he still has to score 4 shots in 2 ends, although that is possible.
Very doable.
Prior to that, if he had lost a single, well, that was it.
Well,
jump in the car and go home.
It was going to be a lot more difficult, but it's still a chance. Again, he's played some good drawing balls at the start of that other end, and he's played a loose one. You can see he's absolutely beaten himself up there. He knows normally he would have nailed that again with his ball, and just not happening with Alex Marshall.
Yes, he's out of sorts, no doubt about that, but sometimes that happens. You just hope that it happens later in the tournament. He's in the semi-final, which is a super performance.
Yes, and in fairness to Les, he hasn't left him off the hook. He's played well.
No, Les hasn't let him off the hook at all. He's been reeling him in.
Must find one year now.
This is 15 ends we've played, John. Alex Marshall has scored 3 singles and a 2.
That's much better.
3 singles and a 2 against Alex Marshall. Alex Marshall, to keep him down to that sort of scoreline is a remarkable performance. Even if he's not playing too well, Les just has kept the pressure on. And one shot here will finish the match.
Brian needs to bend right back to it. That's the one.
And that's what we're talking about, John. Every time Alex Marshall's looked like there's a possibility, Les has played the big ball.
Les is 2.5 inches past jack high.
I'll play to this to the forehand, I think. Try and run this ball or get the jack. The jack would be good, actually. Got a back ball.
Needs to get past the front one. That's where the problem is. He's under it.
Well, he's got one ball now, Alex Marshall, to save himself.
Now Les has come down, had a look. Well, it's still there, it's still available, but under the circumstances, he could probably draw up on his forehand. He's left-hander, John, and no real danger. If he misses the green ball, he goes to the back green ball.
Well, he's going very deep, I think. David decided to stay away from it altogether.
Well, normally you'd be saying to yourself, Alex, I'll get that all day. But today it's been difficult, and that's a very good ball. It's a clever placement.
Les has been here 5 times before, I think 4 times before. Heart will be fluttering.
Oh yes, but he's staying cool. He looks quite calm, being relaxed in this game. Well, this is different. He's trying to draw this off, and that's going to be hard in that hand. It'll never get back.
Oh, he's away.
He's gone.
He's away. Les Gillett through to the final.
Yep. It's not going to be a 7th title for Alex Marshall. Les Gillett has done the business in the semi-final. Not Alex Marshall's day. He just couldn't find the form, but Les Gillett did, and he took full advantage as well.
Yeah, good performance by Les. Played very, very solid balls all the way through. Alex wasn't at his best today, but Les is a worthy winner.
Yes, he did exactly what he needed to do. You can't control how your opponent plays, but what you must do in that situation is take full advantage, and that's exactly what Les Gillett did. He took full advantage, and he deserved his win. He played well. Every time Alex Marshall looked like he was going to play well, Les Gillett put the killer blow in with a close one. And in the end, 10-1, 8-4. It's a fair reflection on the game under the circumstances. Les Gillett was clinical against Alex Marshall today. Beautiful shots from the left-hander, and he was grouping bowls. He was scoring heavily, and it wasn't Alex Marshall's day on the drives. And he was finding gaps. And on the odd end where there was room, it was Les Gillett that was making the running. Second set, Alex started to come back. Scored only 2 of the match there on the 4th end. And again, things started just to go wrong, and it was just Les Gillett put that ball in to win the match, and Alex just couldn't change it. So we look at the ends, 1-12 against 4. Total shots scored well, 10-1 the first set, really made the difference there, and touch was not much in it. And out of sorts Alex Marshall, but Les Gillett did exactly what he had to do, and that's not easy either. He upped his game and he closed Alex Marshall down in every opportunity.
Well, before this semi-final, we heard Les Gillett talking and saying that it would be a boyhood dream to get to the final here at the Potters in the open singles. So, how does it feel?
Well, it's about time, isn't it, really? I've had enough goes, so yeah. I've had, I think 5 semi-finals, so yeah, about time.
Talk me through the match, because everyone will say you'd have to lift your game to compete with Alex on his stage.
Yep.
How did you do that?
I think, in fairness, I knew it was going to be tough again. I mean, every time I play Alex, it's always difficult, and you know you've got to play your best bowls. We've been here before. You know, I've played Alex on numerous occasions, and I always seem to find an extra gear. And in all fairness to Alex, he didn't perform nowhere near his best today. You know, and I got away with it. So I played a lot better than yesterday, and I've still got to improve more, because Paul Foster was fabulous today. So, yeah. Credit to Alex, sorry, you know, he didn't perform as well as he can, and, you know, but, you know, I'm still going. This is the 5th time that you've been to the semi-finals here, the first time you've made it through to the final. What's the difference this year for Les Gillett? Year older. Whiskey. Again tonight, yeah, I know. I've just been relaxed, and, you know, I've scrapped some games, to be fair, this week, and in years gone by, I've probably played fantastic bowls from the sort of first round, and perhaps run out of steam. Whereas this, I'm like a slow burning candle. So hopefully there's a bit more to come. Well, hopefully there is a lot more to come. Obviously you've been to big matches before, you've had big occasions before. How do you deal with the emotional challenge between now and tomorrow? Whiskey. Whiskey, the answer to everything. Correct, yeah. All right. I don't think we should sell that to the world, but privately, good stuff. Congratulations, Les Gillett, through to the final.
Well, I'm afraid that's all we have time for this afternoon. Join us later on for some more world top class bowls. Until then, it's bye bye for now.